Hey everybody, in this video I'm going to be freeze drying some banquet meals. Stay with me. Hey everybody, Blue here. Sorry I haven't been uploading lately, just life happens, you know, you got to deal with stuff. So what I'm going to do now is I've bought several banquet meals. And they're just the frozen meals that you microwave or cook in the oven. So really what you're doing is you're just heating them back up to 165 degrees to just make sure that they're hot enough, you know, like obviously prevent foodborne illness and stuff like that. So everything's already cooked. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to pop them out the box, put them on the trays, put them in the freeze dryer, and then I think what I'm going to do is, like, some of them have sides. I'm going to put them in different bags so they kind of make like a can't really be an MRE because MRE stands for meals ready to eat, but a semi-MRE where you just add water to it. So it's going to be, instead of just one meal in a bag, it'll be the entree and then the sides of whatever it comes with. Some of it don't have sides, some of it does. So you'll have to have, obviously, if you're camping or whatever, you have to have different side dishes and heat up water separately. So let's go over what ones I have. These were anywhere from, I want to say like $1.25 or something like that to $2 a piece, you know, so they were kind of on the cheap. So I got spaghetti and meatballs. I got the barbecued meal with mashed potatoes and corn. I got a Salisbury steak with mac and cheese, meatloaf and mashed potatoes. And then I have a sweet and sour chicken meal. I think this is going to be the wild card on how it comes out. So what I'm going to do is I am going to just pop these out, take this saran wrap off, and put them on the trays. So obviously there's two sizes. That one looks like it's got some freezer burn on it, but whatever. Make sure everything's off. Alright, I got my freeze dryer pre-froze. I'm going to get these done and I'll bring you back when they come out of the freeze dryer. Stay with me. Alright everybody, so I went ahead and just going to show you this little tidbit of everything being open. I definitely want to make sure that there's no plastic like loose. One, I don't want it in my food. Two, I don't want it getting sucked into my machine. So, doesn't look very appetizing. Some of the stuff looks like it's been thawed and refrozen. I don't know if that's just from being brought home from the store or whatever. So, the black ones, the black trays are the ones with like the bigger meal, and then these little ones, meatloaf, the Salisbury steak, mac and cheese, sweet and sour chicken, spaghetti meatballs, and then the rib dinner or rib light dinner with mashed potatoes and corn. Alright, I'll bring you back when this is done. Stay with me. Alright everybody, the TV dinners, the little like mini TV dinners are done. Took 34 hours. I think originally it was at 27, but I added time to it just because of timing. So I'll go ahead and show you each individual meal. Not individual meal, but like the different meals. So there's the Salisbury steak and macaroni and cheese. Not real appealing looking. Meatloaf and mashed potato. Spaghetti and meatballs. See, here's the sweet and sour chicken with rice. And then the ribs with barbecue sauce and mashed potatoes and corn. Okay, so the plan is, what I'm going to do is try to do individual meals. So what I did is I have Ziploc freezer bags. Okay, smallest one I could find is a quart. Apparently they don't make them in sandwich size. I don't know why, but whatever. So the game plan is I'm going to pull out each individual part and stick it in a bag. Okay, so that'll go in there like that. The macaroni and cheese will go in like so. It would be cool if I could just keep them in the trays, but obviously I'm not going to be able to guarantee, sorry about the camera, not going to be able to guarantee that they stay in the proper position where it just doesn't fall out mixed together anyways. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 100 cc O2 absorber in that bag, 100 in that bag, and then what I'm going to do also is I have my bags here that I'm going to put the mill in. So pop that open. We're going to drop a 100 cc in there. So the game plan is to not seal this up all the way. Okay. Squeeze as much air out as possible. Okay. Do the same with the Salisbury steak. Get it sideways. Okay. Just up to the end. Squeeze the air out. Okay. Drop it in there. Seal that up. Careful, squeeze the air out of that as much as possible. Bring it over to my sealer, out of camera view. Alright, seal that up. Find the handy dandy Sharpie. Okay. Label it. So that's the game plan. I'm going to do that with all of these. So everything came out super dry. Obviously the spaghetti and meatballs I can put together. The sweet and sour chicken I get to put together. Anything with a side, I'll do the little separate thing. So there we go. Alright everybody, so I've got everything bagged up. I had some water boiling in the process. I'm going to do Reconstitution. I'm actually going to do 2 tests in one here. What I did is I took obviously I took all the sides and everything, put it inside a Ziploc bag. What I wanted to do was see if I can reconstitute stuff in the Ziploc bag with boiling water. And I'm going to reconstitute one of the meals. Well, I'm reconstituting 2 of the meals. What meal I'm reconstituting is the ribs and the mashed potatoes and corn. So I'm just going to do that in the tray, so I don't have to waste the bag. This is a 1/2 cup scoop, and I'm only using half of it, so 1/4 of a cup. So I'll do a little bit more on the ribs. Okay. Alright, then what I'm going to do is put a little bit more water on the ribs. Alright, so if they're saucy, they're saucy. Alright. I'm just going to cover that up with one of the trays. Move that to the side. We'll get to it here in a minute. Alright, so this is either going to be really bad or going to be okay. So sweet and sour chicken inside of a freezer bag. Water was boiling. It was in a rolling boil. Obviously been setting off for a while. I don't think I would put super boiling water, like let it set for a minute. Don't let it just pull it off boiling and pour in there. So probably put too much in there. it's holding up. All right. Well, we're letting these reconstitute. Go ahead and hit the like button for me. Helps me out. If you're not subscribed and you found my channel, please subscribe. I try to post as much as possible, but life happens. So, let's see, what else I got? Oh, I have a link in the description for Buy Me a Coffee. Go there. It's just a way to donate money to me. It's not expected, but it's greatly appreciated. So you can buy me a coffee is what it's called. And yeah, leave me a comment. So we'll let these set for a couple minutes, and then I will bring you back to do a taste test. Alright, it's been roughly 7 minutes. So I think the ribs need more water or more time. Mashed potatoes need more water also because they're sticky or gummy. That would be the word I'm looking for. A little bit more water there. Definitely want to take the meats and cut into pieces. Let's add more water to it. You're gonna have soup tummies all over, but you know what? You're eating this meal. It's probably not a bad thing, so you know, eat it the way it is. All right, so the sweet and sour chicken. I'll say it can go a little bit longer. Alright. I'll let set and bring you back in a minute. It's been 10 minutes. Mashed potatoes are still dry. There's really no way to figure out how much water is supposed to go back in, because it was a... There's no way to find out how much water is actually supposed to go back in like meals like this, due to the fact that they were kind of pre-portioned meals. And so it's just a guess, as long as you're not in a hurry. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and try the ribs. They've been set and they're probably still, oh, they're getting softer. Or it's getting softer. I cut it in pieces. Probably something you want to do. A lot of extra water. It's okay. Just make it extra sauce if you want. Freeze-dried corn. Tastes good. Tastes like corn. Not that I expect it to taste like anything else. Needs butter and salt. Mashed potatoes are good. Definitely use that extra water. So some of the ribs still crunchy. I think if you had a like put it inside of a koozie or something to hold it tight, it would be good, or to keep it warm. Flavors there. I think if you just had a way to keep it warm while you were doing it, it'd be alright. Alright, now to the sweet and sour chicken. That was kind of like, I don't know about that one. That's why I only bought one. So, smells like TV dinner sweet and sour chicken. Okay, this held the heat pretty well inside of the freezer Ziploc bag. I felt the chicken a little bit, so I can tell it's still a little. They literally just look like chicken nuggets. So let's try the rice and with carrot. Get that. So completely cooked. So the next test would be, this one would be how it would store. See, the chicken's still tough. So obviously something would need to be you need to break these open before you rehydrate. They're dry all the way through, that's a good thing. So definitely probably buy some more of these and put these in food storage. I don't think they'll last 25 years, but I think you can get 5 years out of them. Plus be good for just hiking and camping, quick meal. So let me try the chicken. It's going to be crunchy, I know it is. Looks like a Ritz cracker inside. Yeah, I think if you broke it open just before you put it in storage, I think it would rehydrate rather well. So there we go. There's 2 of the freeze-dried dinners I've done. So other ones went into food storage. So there's spare trays away. Would have been nice if I could just slide the trays themselves into the bag and left them that way. So, alright everybody. I'll see you next time. Stay safe.